Today we're going to be opening up 3 Illumineers Troves of the newest Disney Lorcana set, Fabled, and we're going to test to see if the pull rates are better from the Troves than a booster box. And since there's 8 booster packs in a Trove, that means we are going to be opening up 3 to be the equivalent of a booster box. Inside each one of these, you're going to get a storage box. You're going to get 6 dice. They're all different colors this time. You're going to get a foil spin down lore counter, and these look absolutely amazing. And you're gonna get some dividers that are also foiled with some of the new characters and old characters as well. They look fantastic. We're gonna be giving away all the super rares and above that we pull in today's video. So to enter the giveaway, all you gotta do is make sure you are subscribed to the channel, hit that like button, turn the bells on for notifications, but most importantly, leave a comment down below in the comment section and let me know what your new favorite card is from Fabled. All right, so let's dive right into it. We got our Fabled Trove. Our Fabled Illumineers Trove. Now, in the past, it seems to be pretty close to the same. And obviously, like I said, we're going to be opening up 3 of these to be the equivalent of the booster box. But let's see if we have any better luck today. Dude, I love the new spin down counter. This one is by far the coolest one that I have seen so far. I'm a little biased because I love the Goofy movie, but this one looks so good. Keeps track of your lore. Absolutely fantastic. And then you have your dividers, which also look really cool this time. This time they put characters on them. They are still kind of color coordinated here, but this time they put characters on them instead of rarities, and I think they did a good job with these dividers as well. They look fantastic. Got Lilo, got Mulan, we got the Goofy movie, we got Dumbo, and then we have the Lion King. You're also going to get really cool dice, and this time they made them all different colors, so I actually like this instead of just one color for all the dice. But the most important part, aside from this being a fantastic way to store your cards, if you guys have like the regular rares and some bulk, we have our booster packs. So we have our 8 booster packs of Fabled. All right, so let's get into the first one. We're going to be opening up 3 of these, and let's see if the pull rates are just like a booster box. Now remember, for a pull rate for booster boxes for super rares, we're looking for about 13, anywhere from 11 to 14, but 13 is kind of the sweet spot where we want to be at on those. We got Roxanne, Elsa, we got Hercules, we got Robin Hood, Shere Khan, and a Max Goof to start us off. And then as far as legendaries go, we're usually around the 4 legendary mark. Actually, lately, it seems like it's been slightly more than that if you include a foil one. So about 3 or 4 on the legendary, sometimes 5. The last box we had 7. It was pretty crazy. And obviously, the top chase are those iconics, the Minnie and the Mickey. We got Maui, Nala, and an Elsa. I still have not seen the true pull rate data on those iconics yet. And then you also have the other new rarity, which is the Epic. Epics are in between Legendary and Enchanted. So from our experience, it seems to be roughly 1 out of every 24 packs. So usually 1 a box, but we did have a couple that had 2. So it does seem to be in that range for those pull rates on that rarity. We got our Elsa, so our first Legendary here. We got an Elsa Legendary, very nice, followed by a foil Judy Hopps. And then talking about quality control, it does seem like the foils this time around actually, out of all the sets that I have seen so far, I feel like I've had more print lines on this set on the cold foils, or the kind of like you know what I mean, the reverse foil in the back. I think that they had a little bit of issues when they were printing those, so maybe that is a problem when they were trying to maybe print rush or rush the printing. So I have no idea what the reason is for that. We got Genie, Heart of Tefiti, and a Fire the Cannons. The color on them also seemed to get a bit darker, so like it seems like they're more dull and dingy than the last couple sets. Not quite as bright, so not a fan of the reverse holos, but to be fair, they did a fantastic job with everything else, the epics and the iconics and the enchanteds. The enchanteds in this set are by far the best out of any of the Lorcana sets so far. We have the Queen, we have super rare Ariel, and a Louie. All right, so we got 1 super rare and 1 legendary so far, and obviously we're going to keep a total tally amongst all 3 of these, not each individually, and you know, we'll see which one does better. Which one do you think is going to do better, 1, 2, or 3 for the Troves? But overall, I do think your pull rates are going to be more consistent, not necessarily the best, but the most consistent out of a booster box compared to these ancillary products. You just never know. There's going to always be more variance, and that goes for any card game, not just Disney Lorcana. We got Max Goof, we got Powerline, and a Strength of the Raging Fire foil. Love this card. All right, 2 more packs in Trove number 1. Let's see what we can get. So essentially, we're aiming for 1 legendary per Trove. Hopefully, we can get 2 in one of them, or a foil 1 in one of them, to kind of help us out with the pull rates. But I'm enjoying all the Goofy added characters. But what characters have you enjoyed over the last year that they have added to the card game? We got Strength of the Raging Fire, White Rabbit's Pocket Watch, and a Daisy Duck foil. All right, one more pack in Trove number 1. Come on, Legendary, give us something here. We need something to get us on the board. Really would love to see a Dumbo here. That card is absolutely crazy. Card is super good in the game. Love the artwork on it too. That card is going to be one of the strongest legendaries that they have printed to date by far. We have Ariel and Gyro Sensor. We have Anna, Dinner Bell, and a Dewey. All right, we're not going to go into all the other products again because they are the same in each of the troves. So everything that you get inside the dice, the spin down marker, all that is the same that you saw out of that first one. So we're just going to see what our pack luck looks like in here. Obviously, I'd love to see a Dumbo. Hades and Maleficent are 2 solid cards to pull from here as well, but an iconic would be sick. I have not pulled one of those yet. We have Lumiere, we have Alice, and a foil Cusco. No touchy. Even a Scar would be pretty cool. I love the artwork for the Scar Enchanted. The Scar Enchanted from this set looks really, really good. But let's be real. All of the Enchanted cards look absolutely insane in this set, and it's just phenomenal the way they have put together this first rotation set and reprint set. I love the way they did this. We have Ariel, we got Bruno Madrigal. That's only our 2nd super rare, pretty crazy. We got Lost in the Woods. All right, let's keep going here. Only 2 super rares, which is very surprising so far. Obviously, so far, it's going to be a little bit more consistent with the booster boxes for those. But, you know, again, like I said, variance is going to be a tall tale. What color combination, speaking of tall tales, what color combinations are you guys going to be running in the new set? I know a lot of people playing blue, purple. We got Look at This Family and a foil Louis again. Yeah, I do think Amethyst Sapphire looks pretty darn crazy. A lot of people are calling it the Ruby Amethyst of the rotation. So if you guys remember, when set 1 came out, Ruby Amethyst was like the top play deck, most oppressive deck for the first like 2 sets until they really started to print more cards to make a good variety out there. And yeah, it was definitely tough to beat, and they're saying that blue purple is along those lines. Now we got Mulan. Now this card did see a downgrade. It's a super rare. Now this was a legendary before the rotation. We got the legendary Hades. There we go. I wanted to see another one of these. Fantastic card, and I love now that we got the print with the new legendary type there with like how it pops out from that matte finish. And we got a Mickey Mouse. Look at that. Mickey Mouse Epic. Super cool. I love the artwork on these, man. They're not as expensive as people were expecting them to be. That's totally okay because they just look so great. Love the way they did these. A little bit of extra texture, nothing too nuts, but just enough to make the card pop so much. They did great on these. All right, so that pack definitely got us back in the running here for the other, for the contest that we're running basically here against the booster box. But so far, all 3 of the booster boxes that we've opened, guys, I just don't think this is going to be able to touch it. We have just gotten so lucky on those boxes, but who knows? Anything could happen. We got Robin Hood, Shere Khan, and a Julieta. Yeah, when you get 7 legendaries back-to-back boxes with also an Enchanted, and our Enchanteds were Lilo and Dumbo, so it's super hard to top that. But if you're looking from the outside in, just in terms of the numbers, I think we have a pretty good shot to potentially tie the numbers if we're going towards our averages. We got Ursula, Strength of a Raging Fire. Again, man, we're almost going to be able to build our steel deck back with all these Strength of the Raging Fires. We got Aurora and Araya. All right, so that is super rare number 4, and we're on 2 on the legendary. So, I mean, honestly, we're pretty solid with that. I think it's okay on the pull rate for the super rares because we'll probably get a chunk where we get a couple in back-to-back packs here over the next 8 or 9 packs. We got Li Shang, White Rabbit's Pocket Watch. We got Ariel and a White Rabbit's Pocket Watch foil. And you see what I mean? Like how much darker this looks than the last couple of foils. I feel like these were a little bit more dingy than the last couple of sets. All right, here we go. Last pack of Trove number 2. So let's see if we can get anything from this today. But I've definitely enjoyed opening up this set. I've been kind of out of the game with Fabled, or before Fabled, because as soon as they got rid of the regular online client, I kind of stopped playing locally. It was very tough. My local competitive scene kind of moved away from my area, so it was hard to get playtesting in and play in those bigger events. We got Jafar. We got another Ariel and a Tinkerbell. All right, last Trove. Here we go. We got a lot of work to do to catch up to a booster box. All right, folks, it's going to come down to the wire here. Let's see if we can get anything else spicy for you all in today's video. But thank you so much for watching, seriously. And again, if you guys are watching, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button. Helps the channel out a lot, helps support us in the algorithm. And let me know what you think of this set for Disney Lorcana. If this is your first set for Disney Lorcana, or if you've been in the game since the beginning a couple years back, we got Prince Philip. See, there we go. 2 super rares back-to-back and a Tinkerbell foil. So that bringing our count on the super rares now to 7. So again, we want to hit at least 11 of those, but ideally you want to get in that range. Legendaries is kind of really the most important part, though. You want to be hitting those 4 legendaries, and at least 1 or 2 of them you want them to be the top tier or higher tier playable versions. We got Phil, second start to the right. This card is seeing a ton of play right now. And then the Queen. I loved this card in Steel Amber Aggro so much. Shifting this to turn 2, the bigger Queen. Oh my god, so good. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. I really hope we can pull an Enchanted. I guess, you know, we got kind of spoiled with our first couple of openings going straight through and getting just like the best Enchanted cards and also really good epics as well. We got Last Ditch Effort. We're going to make a Last Ditch Effort here, try to pull something good. We got Heart of Tefiti. Mulan, again, another super rare downgrade. And then the Strength of a Raging Fire again. Good duplication, though. This is a very playable card, so I'm okay getting this in foil. All right, we got 5 packs left here. 5 packs to go. Come on. Give me an Enchanted, please. Give me an Enchanted. If not, you know, right now, this has been pretty abysmal compared to the pull rates of the other stuff. So I think it more comes down to luck than anything. But again, this is a very small sample size. So the variance is going to be very, very high on this small sample size. We got Mama Odie. We got a Bell super rare and a Jafar. Come on, Lorcana gods. Come on, Mickey. Come on, Walt. Give me the luck. I need all of it, please. Give me the power line luck. That'd be fantastic. That Enchanted. I want that card so, so bad. We got Tuk Tuk, signed contract. We got the Beast. This also got an amazing Enchanted artwork. We got Rafiki and a foil Cruella de Vil. 3 more packs left. Come on, Steamboat, Mickey. Help us out, bro. Help us out. Come on, guys and girls. What have been your best pulls so far from Fabled, for those of you who've been opening product? If you open product or if you're just picking up singles, I know a lot of people that I play the game with tend to just pick up singles. They don't buy a ton of product. They'll maybe open like one of each item, and then after that, they just buy their singles that they need. We got Lawrence. Look at that cheese. Is that the crown? You know, for the longest time, I thought that was cheese that he's holding, and now I'm just now noticing it was a crown. We have Goofy, Robin Hood, legendary. Love playing this card. I'm so happy they reprinted it. Fantastic legendary to pull here, and a foil Cinderella. My body almost forgot how to say Cinderella there for a second. So we got 2 more packs. We're already at the ratio here for the legendaries 3 to 4. I would like to hit a 4th, so it'd be really cool if we could do that. Please give me an Enchanted. And Super Rares, I think we're only like 1 or 2 away from being right on the mark with that too. So very possible here. We got Maui. We got Nala, my kitty cat. There she is. Meow. And a TikTok. All right, so our current count is 9 on Super Rares, 3 on Legendaries. Come on, give us a Legendary and a Super Rare here. Or an Enchanted. An Enchanted would like, basically, I don't care about the Legendary at that point. But we'll see what happens here. Come on, last pack. Can we get anything crazy to go out on the video? But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully enjoy Fable. Hopefully you're playing the game. If you guys are thinking about playing the game, definitely play. It's so much fun. Just go get up a theme deck. If you don't want to buy any of the booster boxes or anything, the theme decks are a lot of fun. They're also a great way to learn how to play the game. But here we go. We got Genie. We have a super rare Mickey Mouse. This was another one that they downgraded to a super rare. Used to be a legendary. And can we get an Enchanted on the last pack? I got excited there for a second. I thought it was an Enchanted, but it's an epic foil Cusco. We will take that. Definitely better than nothing for the last pack. And also, this card is pretty solid too in aggro builds to draw a card on a 1/2 body. So really, really cool. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me today. If you want to watch more Lorcana content, click one of the 2 videos here. Hit that subscribe button. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week. And let me know what you think, Troves or booster boxes.